Hey guys, it's me, Mario, and today we're going to continue Hawkite, Arrow of the Air. With Chapter 9, Cursed Feathers. How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Let's turn down that music. And let's get started with Chapter 9. Tom felt the rush of wind as Hawkite closed in. He could hear Eleanor's arrows whistling over his head. Silver's barking was lost in the tornado like gusts that threatened to pick him up and slam him back down to the ground. Tom waited for Hawkite's attack. Would he end up like the helpless farmer who lay at the far side of the field? Then the beast's beak would dart in, ripping at his skin. With one final effort, Tom raised his head. Tom raised his head. The beast was bringing in her wings as her talons reached out for him. The cursed green feathers blazed. They were almost within the reach. If he could just jump before she folded them away completely. Tom reached deep within himself. He thought of his father, Teledon, and all that Aventia's master. And all that Aventia's master of the beasts had been through to keep Aventia safe. The thought of King Hugo, who had placed so much faith in him on these quests. He thought of the starving people of Gwilder, and his faithful friends calling his name and urging him on. Bunching up his legs, Tom leaped. "That's it, Tom," he heard Elena call, her voice jubilant. I don't know what that word is. Gubilant. I don't know what that word is. His arms reached up high, and his fingers closed on the green feathers. They were hot, burning his fingers like acid. The beast screamed in pain as Tom pulled. Here is Tom reaching for the feathers as Hawkite is swooping down to grab him. Tom pulled. She pushed up and away from the ground, snapping furiously at Tom with her beak. But she couldn't bring her head around far enough to reach him. Tom hung on. The ground fell away far below as he was lifted into the air, clutching onto Hawkite's massive wing. But the feathers wouldn't budge. Tom could feel the evil magic blistering his fingers as he tugged. The pain in his sword hand from a crab's bite was overwhelming. If the feathers came out now, he would fall, perhaps to his death. But he had to do it. The fate of Gwilder and Aventia, too, depended on him. Now Elena, Silver, and Storm were tiny dots on the ground. The thatched roofs of the village beyond were like little golden sequences gleaming in the sun. Tom thought he might faint from the pain and the stench of the beast as Hawkite snapped her beak at him again and again. She flew in circles, tighter and tighter. Tom was getting dizzy, and his shoulders screamed with pain as he clutched into Hawkite. As he clutched onto Hawkite. He gave one last savage tug. "While there's blood in my veins," he muttered. The feathers came away from Hawkite's body, and then Tom was falling, spiraling down through the air. With a massive effort, whoops! I accidentally knocked the GoPro. With a massive low power. Don't worry, I'm almost done. With a massive effort, Tom reached around for his shield and the magic eagle's feather that lay embedded in its battle-scarred surface. He felt his descent begin to slow. The magic was working. Far above, Hawkite was swirling in joyful circles, calling out. She sounded different. She sounded free. Tom landed gently on the ground, his knees crumbling beneath him. "Tom!" Elena ran towards him, half laughing and half crying. In the background, Silver was chasing his tail like a cub. "We thought you were never coming down." "Oh, Tom, you did it." Tom grinned. "We did it," he corrected. He rubbed the dirt from the magic tokens that had come to his aid so many times. Then he flung the shield back over his shoulder. Storm nuzzled his warm, violety nose into Tom's neck. It tickled. Tom laughed and lifted his arms to stroke his stallion's mane. His other hand still clutched at the feathers he had pulled from Hawkite's wing. They looked so innocent, Tom could tell, as the feathers lay cool and smooth in his fingers, that the evil magic had gone forever. There was a strange stirring in the soil beneath them. He stood up, sinking his fingers into Silver's warm fur to steady himself. He and Elena watched with surprise as the broken crops around them began to pull themselves upwards. A healthy golden glow flowed up the corn stalks as they straightened. Fresh ears of corn bloomed before their eyes. It's magic," Elena murmured, fingering the new stalks as it flattened and ripened around them. The whole field was back to the way it had been before the enchanted beast had destroyed it. Far overhead, Hawkite wheeled lazily over harsh cries had given way to joyous song. She was back, patrolling the skies where she belonged. Velma's curse was broken once again. And that was chapter 9, Cursed Feathers. Well, I hope you will join me next time as I finish Hawkite, Arrow of the Air, and continue with Rock, the Walking Mountain. Well, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure reading to you guys again. And I hope I will see you in the next video of Hawkite, Arrow of the Air. Well, see you all in the next video. Bye bye. Hope you like and subscribe as well if you are interested in more Beast Quest videos and more Great Dragon Book coming whenever I have the time or the motivation to do it. I have like 8 new dragons in mind. They're like they're all saved on my phone. So have the names, the elements they're a part of, and if it's a small or big dragon. So alright, I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.